Yo, I'm back with a Reddit React video. We're gonna review some Reddit VODs. I haven't done this one in a very long time. I've been taking a break. I haven't really been up to League in a minute because I have other things going on in my life. It's definitely not a priority. I do want to get back into it though, eventually, maybe even go back into my own rank climb, but that's requires some work on my part. But anyway, I digress. We have What Am I Doing So Wrong on Reddit. This guy is a Rek'Sai main, so I wanted to jump on this one because it sounds like a lot of fun. I haven't done this in a minute, and I really want to do a review. I'm not super in practice right now, so I'm sorry if I say anything that's kind of weird. But I am a 4 times Diamond player. I'm pretty confident, like 99% sure if I was playing again, I could get back to Diamond pretty easily. I would like to push the Masters eventually, but again, I digress. This guy is looking for some help. He's gold 4 Rek'Sai main. Looks like he's a bit tilted. Oh my god. Went on a big loss streak and doesn't know what he's doing wrong. Blaming his teammates, that's fine. What is this, 30-minute game? I think we could go over this one. 7 and 4. I don't like your build personally. It's okay though. Actually, no, it's not bad. You probably went Sojin second. I saw this and this, and I thought you went second Death Dance. Never mind. This is fine. I don't know about this Warden's Mail. I guess let's see. What do we got? They're mostly AD. Okay, that makes sense. We're probably just gonna go Randuin's here or something. Um, I also am not sure about Halo Blades. I tried it out a little bit. I tested it for a little bit. It seems like it's pretty decent if you are playing for like level 3, level 4, maybe even invading. But it feels like post level 6, like, and we get into mid game, like this rune sucks. I just feel like I'd rather have Conquer most of the time. I know the changes made it so you get like true damage or something on your attacks, but dude, I don't feel it. I don't feel a difference between this and Conquer very much. It's mostly just like level 3, like when you have no items and you're trying to do like an invade, like I could see that maybe, but you're probably not gonna beat Nasus even at level 3. Like it's like Rek'Sai's nerfed, like her base damage has been nerfed so bad. Like I just don't think it's really even worth it. Looks like you did pretty decent in this game considering your gold advantage. You had like the most gold in the game besides their Trist. So maybe this is an unlucky game, but I'm sure there's stuff you could have done better. You're gold 4. Let's go ahead and just go into it and see if there's anything like glaring issues in this game. And maybe like that keep in mind that even if we find mistakes that didn't lose you this particular game, it's important to find patterns in your gameplay, right? So like stuff that you do in this game is probably stuff you're doing in other games as well, and it could be a difference maker in other games. Um, so even if this game we find some mistakes that are like, okay, well that's not like that probably wouldn't have won you the game, but in another game it could be a reason you lose the game. Um, so let's just find out what you're doing here. So Quinn top, Yasuo mid. Bot lane's pretty tough. I mean, like, you're probably going to end up going bot lane because it's Tristana Morgana versus Jhin and Seraphine. This is going to be a very chaotic lane. Do you know why it's going to be a very chaotic lane? I hope you do. Um, we're looking at, usually the support is a big deal. If we have both, like, mage supports, so like a lot of poke, a lot of range, man, they're gonna be whacking each other with spells constantly, so they're gonna be really low health a lot of the times. If it's enchanters, it's usually pretty boring. Melee supports is kind of chaotic sometimes, but it's hard to like predict what's gonna happen in that lane because it's one of those things where it's like an all-in matter. So like as soon as somebody decides to all in, the fight's over. So you can't really predict a lot of times what's gonna happen with melee versus melee supports because it's just like whoever decides to like pull, like if somebody steps up one spot too forward and gets caught, then it's just like over, and you might not be in position for that. You can't like guarantee yourself to be in that kind of position. Mid lane's kind of crazy though. This is what I would be looking at too, like level 3 maybe ganking this mid lane because it's melee versus melee in mid lane, and they both are taking ignite here, and this is just like screams a red flag for me. Like you just want to be looking in mid lane. You're probably going to do blue ground wolves, and then maybe we just hover around this area and try to gank this Yasuo. They might fight level 2 before you can even impact it. That's a chance as well, but yeah. I don't really care about your clear. You can figure that out. I'm not gonna bother. Okay, so I mean your Darius pushed, and there's not like a lot of health discrepancy going on in mid lane yet. But if you notice, like bot lane's been trading a bit. Top lane is going to be really difficult to do much until, I mean, you could actually impact this because Quinn can't really get away like pre-level 6. She has that little jump thing she can do, but like you can kind of bait it out. Don't use your knockup right away. Let her use her little volley first on you, and then you just like do the knockup. You can do like a flash knockup or something. Akali can follow up. So I mean, I guess top lane is actually pretty gankable too. But yeah, we're just mostly going to look at bot lane then. And you notice how healthy Nasus is? Like, we can't even really invade him. He's going to be pretty healthy for most of his clear. See, like, oh yeah, they're going to fight in mid lane. I would have been looking for this, right? Like, you need to be watching this, I think. So, like, you're doing your red buff. There's a chance you could... Okay, Darius just took a tower shot. That's kind of lame. But after we're done with the red buff, maybe we can go mid instead of going to our Krugs. Yeah, there's nothing really you would have been able to predict here this happening, I guess. I mean, besides the fact that they're going to fight, this is going to be a very volatile lane. So I actually don't really hate just doing your Krugs. It's fine. Okay, what about going bot lane here? Nasus is clearing so slow. Is this just like, did he start late or something? What's going on here? Why is he taking so long? No, he started right away. That's wild. His clear is really slow, or this guy just didn't know how to do it. That's crazy. There's a chance you should have invaded him then. If he's clearing that slow, that is crazy. Let me go back. Okay. If Nasus didn't show up on this crab, you probably have a good idea that he's probably on the top crab if he had cleared his camps properly. Um, I don't know. I like just recalling here. Or we should just be setting up a bot lane gank. Like, after we do the crab, can we just like, can't we just like ride around this like wall here and like try to go for a bot lane gank? Like, I understand they're pretty close under tower, but like Rek'Sai excels at tower dives and getting behind laners. Like, you have so much setup and damage in a sense. Like, you can't kill someone by yourself, but with a Jhin Seraphine with you, this Tristana should die. Like, right after this, like, you have to be thinking about the wave state too. Like, these minions are gonna die, the wave's gonna push to like here probably, and then you can just jump in on them. Right here, see? They're gonna walk forward, and as soon as they walk forward like this, you ping your laners to walk forward, and then you just tunnel over here, and you flash onto the Tristana. Okay. Again, you should have backed by now probably, because your clear is so slow without items. You could add double longsword here. Yeah. Okay. And here, I'm not sure why you're backing in this bush. If you wanted to gank this Yasuo, like we could just go around. If you go into the raptor pit, you can tunnel over the wall. You don't even really want to gank this anyway, because you need to back for one, and two, yeah, the level discrepancy here is kind of rough. I mean, it's okay to protect him here. Even with level 6, you might actually be able to win this with Darius, to be honest. But, yeah, I don't know. Okay. He uses his ult. Great. Awesome. Everything's good. We get a kill. Just go to your Krugs. Go to your Krugs. Now we gotta look bot. Are we gonna get level 6 off of this? Okay, that's awesome. Unfortunate, it's warded. Do you have sweeper? You didn't buy sweeper, but you do have a control ward, so you should throw that down in the bush. There you go. Nice. Okay, they know you're here, so you don't want to waste time. Let's just go back to our top camps. We do have level 6 though, so we can think about instead of just clearing our top camps, we have level 6. We'll have spent our gold, so like we could just go to the top side and maybe we get a kill in this Quinn. There's actually an opportunity to kill this Quinn as well. Because Kali should, in theory, get level 6 off of this wave. Yep. So like instead of going straight back to our bot camps here, or our top camps here, let's try to make a move. We haven't done anything with our with Rek'Sai's early game yet. I also don't know why you're starting wolves. Like you should just do your blue buff and like sequence your camps properly. Because now your camps are out of sync. Yeah, there's no reason to even go to blue. If you're gonna do wolves, at least go to Gromp. Because your camps are just like now gonna be spawning at weird times. But you see how like they get to move? Like everybody's moving before you are because you're too busy hitting these camps when you're level 6. So like you had a big power spike and you haven't used your ult yet. I want to be like more active on the map when I'm level 6. Okay, Quinn just kind of like ran it down. You got kind of lucky. Let's go. Let's see. So this is probably gone. How do we know for sure if this is gone or not? I should be turning the fog off there. So Nasus is mid, right? And then we see him go into the bot, in the bot side. You're just gonna assume he's taking your bot camps, I guess? I guess this is fine. You didn't really have bot prio either, and your mid lane's leaving, so you can't contest Dragon because your mid lane's in base. This is all good. Yeah, take his camps. I would go get his Krugs too. I don't think getting Grubs here is optimal, because you could have taken his red and his Krugs here. I would have gone like Raptors, Krugs, see that his red spawning, take the red, and then you can gank top. You can get behind this Quinn, or even get behind the Yasuo as well. Okay, Yasuo's gonna die probably. You need to be more patient there maybe, because Darius is pushing the wave. Okay. We get the red buff anyway, but you're just slow, right? Like this should have already been done. Like these should have all been gone. Sure, Grubs would still be up, but like Grubs isn't gonna win you losing usually the games. Like this game is it's a game of gold and XP. I think the Grubs are very low on the priority list as far as like this, like other things you could have done. Like you could have ganked top, you could have like dove or came over here for this fight in mid. You could have taken his camps, and you chose to do the least impactful thing is for just taking Grubs. Okay, how much gold do we have? We're sitting on 1100 gold. We have this. I don't think we have enough for Hydra yet, so let's not recall. It's fine. We get the crab, and then let's look mid, look top. You know, what are we doing? Can we get off the crab? Why are you hitting the crab when your mid lane's getting chased? Your top laner's getting chased. Okay, nothing's happening. Let's kill our camp some more. Still, okay, so you're level 8 and you still have not used your ult. You could have had used your ult and have done, like, it would be back up by now, essentially. Okay, what are we recalling for? Do we have item? Yes, we have our item. Sick. Now, this is a big opportunity. We can either clear our camps, or we have an item power spike in our pocket, we have our flash up, we have our ultimate up. So let's try to make a play. Let's actually try to do something. Okay. I don't think that's the play you want to make. What is this? Are you gonna like, okay. You could have got another auto in, I think, before you did that. Oh man, I'm not a big fan of this one because it's not very impactful. See, because the wave's already shoved in. Um, the wave is already shoved in, so Yasuo's not losing anything here. Even if you kill him, it's like you don't really get much for doing this besides like killing Yasuo. And you burn your flash and your ult, which is really bad. Like just getting 300 gold just for this is not great. And also, if you notice, Before you ult, you could do another auto because you use E, so then there's a kind of like an auto reset in a way because you auto E and then you can auto again and then you ult and he probably would have died. Unlucky. Except you just mechanically played it bad. And I think you just died in Nasus. Yeah. Definitely not how we want to use our first ultimate in Flash. That's pretty bad. And that's like one of those things that can be game losing, right? Because now you just gave Nasus a kill as well. So Nasus is now has a lead on you, maybe? Oh no, not actually, because he's just farming like an idiot. You're lucky this Nasus just doesn't know how to farm, to be honest. But yeah, it would be much better if we would have just used our ultimate in Flash and bot lane, because then we get a double kill. We can shove the wave in. Like, think about this minion wave here too. This minion wave is like another like 100 gold that you're denying. If you can double kill bot lane, you shove the wave, they miss all these minions, your bot lane can get like a plate or two. Like it converts instead of just 300 gold for killing the Yasuo, even if you do kill here, like sure, you kill Yasuo, but guess what? Nasus probably just runs you down. So you're trading 300 gold for you're giving them 300 gold to get 300 gold. Like it's just net it's just net neutral. If we go bot lane and we get a double kill because we have flash and ult, there's no reason we couldn't get a double kill here with Seraphine ult and Jhin ult too. Like absolutely no reason we couldn't just get a double kill here. That's 600 gold and we don't die. Plus deny like 100 gold on the minions. That's 700 gold and then get plate or two. Way better than what we did with our ultimate here. And now you're kind of like your camps are in like such a weird like sequence now too because you died. And also, why didn't we see that this was happening bot lane? Why are we just running to our raptors here? Okay, our bot lane can get dove. Can we go help them? Like, why are we just sitting on our raptors? Jhin dies. Probably could have killed Morgana if you were there. Maybe Jhin doesn't die if you're there. And look at all your camps. Like, you cleared all the way down to here, and now you have to walk all the way up here to clear these camps. This is just a disaster. I think this is where you kind of went wrong. Your first ultimate usage was really bad. And now, like, all your top camps are up while Dragon's spawning. Like, this is just horrible sequencing. I think this is kind of where you lost the game, honestly. Like, when we have ultimate, what was that? Right here, right? When we have ultimate, like, recalling here is probably fine. Was this it? No, this wasn't it. It was earlier. It was like when you were level 6. Yeah, way back here. We're level 6. Let's look to make a use of our ultimate here instead of clearing these camps, because we have these camps not spawning yet. So why not just make a play maybe top or mid here first? I think there's a world too where I don't know. I'm a little lost on this part. Anyway, I think it was mostly that. You just didn't really utilize your ultimate very well. Your camps are in really weird sequences now too. Um, yeah. So we can recall for an item, but as soon as we recall for our item, let's look to make a play. I do like that you did look for a play, I guess, but it just wasn't the right play. This is just not it. Like I would rather like our mid laner is already dead. The wave's already shoved in. Like you have to start thinking about minion waves too. Like Yasuo doesn't lose anything here. Even if he dies, he doesn't lose anything because the wave's already reset. It's shoved into tower. Like he doesn't lose anything. Instead, we could just go bot lane and help our bot lane out. They both have ultimates. They both have flash, dude. It's just go time. Can we just like go bot lane and get a double kill with our flash ult? So I think that's probably where I'll stop it. I think that was their biggest mistake, probably this game. Hopefully, that gives you some insight. Let's not call our teammates imbeciles when we're going over here. We're flashing and ulting, still not getting the kill, and then dying to enemy jungle. 'Cause, they're looking at you when you make this kind of play and say, "Wow, my jungler's dog." Like, what the hell? Um, Especially when your bot lane needs help, or like your bot lane even just has such a good setup for a kill, man. Like, they would love it if you came bot here.